Hey everyone, let's talk about New Orleans, a city that marches to the beat of its own drum. This lively mix of people and cultures sits right on the Mississippi River. It's a party for your senses, a place where history, culture, music and food all come together in a way that's totally unique. From the fancy balconies in the French Quarter to the awesome music spilling out onto the streets, New Orleans is a city that begs you to dive right in. This guide is like your map to the heart of this amazing city. We'll show you the coolest places, the stuff you absolutely have to do, and some handy travel tips. We want to make sure your trip is as unforgettable as New Orleans itself. Alright, let's talk about the must-sees. You can't go to New Orleans without checking out the French Quarter. It's the beating heart of the city, full of life and energy. This historic neighborhood is like a maze of cobblestone streets with colorful buildings and those fancy balconies. Every corner you turn, there's something new to discover. Jackson Square is the heart of it all, where you'll find street performers, artists and the famous St. Louis Cathedral. It's a perfect spot to soak in the local culture. Next up, the Garden District. This area is a stark contrast to the lively French Quarter. Picture stately mansions, beautiful gardens, and cute little shops. It's like stepping into a different world. It's a must-see for sure. The charm and elegance of this district are simply unmatched. If you're a history buff, the National Weed 2 Museum is calling your name. It's not just a museum, it's an experience. It's a world-famous museum that tells the story of World War II in a really immersive way. You'll feel like you're part of history. Need a break from the city buzz. Sometimes you just need a moment to relax and unwind. Head to City Park, a huge green oasis with botanical gardens, the New Orleans Museum of Art, and peaceful walking paths. It's a perfect escape within the city, and for families, the Audubon Zoo and Aquarium are awesome places to see amazing animals from all over the world. It's a fun and educational experience for all ages. Okay, let's talk about things to do. Music is like the heartbeat of New Orleans. It's impossible to visit this city without being swept up in its vibrant rhythms. You've got to experience the city's lively music scene, whether it's a cozy club or a bustling street corner. The music here is unforgettable. From the legendary jazz clubs on Frenchmen Street to the street performers who bring the city alive, there's always a beat to move to in New Orleans. The energy is palpable and the music is a constant companion. A riverboat cruise down the Mississippi River is a classic New Orleans experience. It's a step back in time, offering a unique perspective of the city. You'll get amazing views of the city skyline and enjoy some live jazz music along the way. It's a perfect blend of sightseeing and entertainment. Want to see the wild side of Louisiana? A swamp tour is a must-do. It's an adventure into the heart of the bayou. These guided boat tours take you deep into the bayou, where you might spot alligators, snakes and all sorts of birds. It's a thrilling and educational experience. And of course we can't forget about Mardi Gras. This celebration is the epitome of New Orleans' festive spirit. This world-famous carnival is a whirlwind of colorful costumes, parades and non-stop partying. It's an experience like no other, filled with joy and excitement. No matter when you visit, be sure to treat yourself to the city's famous food, from spicy gumbo and jambalaya to sweet beignets. The culinary delights of New Orleans are a feast for the senses. All right, let's make this trip happen. New Orleans is a city full of vibrant culture, music and history. Getting around New Orleans is easy peasy. The city is designed to be tourist-friendly, with plenty of signs and maps to guide you. They've got plenty of transportation options. Whether you prefer public transit or private rides, you'll find something that suits your needs. The famous St. Charles Avenue streetcar is a fun and scenic way to explore, offering a unique view of the city's historic areas. And taxis and ride-sharing services are always around. You can easily hail a cab or book a ride through an app. The best time to visit New Orleans is in the spring or fall, when the weather is nice and mild. These seasons offer the perfect conditions for exploring the city. Summer can be hot and sticky, making it less comfortable for outdoor activities, while winter can be chilly and damp. So pack accordingly to stay comfortable. You'll find all sorts of places to stay in New Orleans, from budget-friendly hostels to fancy hotels. There's accommodation to fit every budget and preference. The French Quarter and the Central Business District are popular areas to stay because they're close to lots of attractions and offer a variety of dining and entertainment options. You'll be within walking distance of many must-see spots. Just like any big city, it's important to be aware of your surroundings and stay safe. Always keep an eye on your belongings. Avoid walking alone at night, especially in dark areas, and stick to well-lit streets, and keep your valuables close. Enjoy your trip and make the most of your time in this incredible city. You know, New Orleans is a city that stays with you long after you've left. Its unique blend of history, culture, music, and food creates an atmosphere that is both intoxicating and unforgettable. From the vibrant streets of the French Quarter to the tranquil beauty of City Park, there's something for everyone in this fascinating city. So start planning your trip today and discover the magic of New Orleans for yourself. You won't be disappointed.